and gentlemen, thank you once again for tuning in to another episode of Generation Wrestling Podcast. As always, is yours truly, the 29-year-old piece of go to franchise, aka the showstopper, better known as the GOW's resident tribal chief. And with me, as always, I got my tag team partner, my brother, my family. He is the flyest in the room, Mr. 1, 2, 3. Pin that ass down, K Breezy, aka EC's resident Isaac Hayes, King Two Code in the building. Bro, what's good?
Man, what's good, man? It's Wednesday, man. You know what it is, man. It's that block party, baby. It's that AEW Dynamite block party jumping off. Hey, man, this boy El Hito, man. I know you was telling me, man. People was giving him crap, man, because he was an indie dude. But I need folks to understand this is what AEW is. AEW is a place where guys like that can come here and make a name for
Yeah.
himself. Plus, he's the AAA champion. You know what that means? The championship that Kenny Omega was walking around here with when he was walking around with all the belts. He was a AAA champion. So, hey, put
Right,
some
right,
respect on
right.
these people. All right, they the independents. It is what it is. This is why we watch this business, why we love it. And so far, this dude is showing he got something. So, and he giving Kenny Omega the business. He been giving Kenny Omega the business since Kenny came out. Kenny couldn't even make it to the ring fully before he
Yeah.
came out here. But before we even get to that, bro, what's good with you? What's good with the people?
Man, bro, everything good is the GLW faithful. They filing in, but bro, man, everything's good. Kenny Omega in the main event, like Don Callis said, man, we got the god of professional wrestling back officially in singles capacity, and hey, I'm not mad at it, man. We got the cleaner back. We had Kenny Omega. We got the
Oh
god
yeah.
of pro wrestling. And we got that boy El Hijo del Vikingo. I'm trying to get the name together, man. Usually I'm good with the
I'm
names,
not
but
even.
good God
I'm not
Almighty,
even.
this is a
I'm going to El Hito. El Hito, as far
yeah.
as I'm going, I'm not going any further than that. I know I'm
Yes,
usually
sir.
the one that will butcher a name in a heartbeat, but I already told the wife. She said, "You gonna butcher that name?" I said, "Nope, I'm not going no further than
Uh,
El Hito." So now we good with the El Hito. That's there it is. That's all we going.
Absolutely. What's going on with you, bro, on this Wednesday night?
Man, what's going on with me, man? It's the start of the show, man, which we get my
Yeah.
boy, man. You know that one and only, which is I guess now it's official. It's the AEW International Champion, Orange Cassidy, as he coming out to tag
Mm-hmm.
with Sting, and of course Darby Allin, man, the Icon Sting, of course, returning, making his 2023 debut in AEW. They're
Yes, sir.
going up against Kit Sabian and the Butcher and the Blade. Butcher and the Blade. Apparently, this match did come out of nowhere, but apparently Darby Allin and Orange Cassidy had a tag match against the Butcher and the Blade. They won. And of course, the Butcher and the Blade didn't like that. So, what they do? They do what they normally do, man. They started pouting about it and threw a hissy fit. And now we got this match. Wasn't a bad match. Sting did his 1-2 as he always does. Never too much, just enough. Darby Allin's Darby Allin. Orange Cassidy was Orange Cassidy. Kip Sabian was Kip Sabian. Again, I didn't know the match. It was cool. Didn't blow my mind, but it was
Right, right.
okay for what it was. And the Butcher and the Blade were cool, but not a bad way to kind of start the show. What do you think, man?
No, man. I thought it was a cool idea. Like how at one point you had Sting, kind of playing off of Orange Cassidy, doing like the little role. I mean, it's hokey, but at the end of the day, you don't really see Sting, uh, being as unserious as a lot of the newer talent is these days. So to see an old school guy like Sting,
Show that
play into
respect.
that.
Show,
Exactly.
showing that dude respect and his character and
Exactly.
the genius of his character. Even though some people still hate it, but a lot of people get it. Not a lot of people, because you gotta remember, a lot of people didn't get Orange Cassidy when he first showed up.
Still
I
don't.
didn't get
Yeah.
Orange Cassidy when he first showed up, but then I got it. I understood it.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, I see what the method. I see the method behind his madness, or
Yeah.
the madness behind. The method behind his madness. I see that, and it's I see why it's working. And it didn't take long before he was a costume for Halloween every year since.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
no, it's cool to see a guy like Sting kind of play along with that. Just kind of like, I like you, kid. I see the originality of you because no one is doing what you're doing. So I
Yeah.
liked that little homage that Sting pays to him, man. And of course, a veteran like him being that guy, that's what you want to see in this business. You want to see your vets,
Right.
give that kind of, not so much as a passing of a torch, but that nod to a guy when he's like, hey man, you got something, keep it going. So,
Yeah.
but with that being said, they picked up the victory. Then of course, man, we got the pillar promo. I call it the pillar promo because it was basically MJF recapping and being upset that he got his ass whooped and pushed into his own cake at his bar mitzvah during the promo where, of course, we had Sammy Guevara, Jungle Boy, and said Darby Allin come out and basically let him know, man, he wants a title shot. They all want a title shot. But of course, like I said, they were just cutting that promo, video package, whether or not. Then of course, man, we got the Kenny Omega and El Hito package. They were hyping that up for the main event. And then we got the tag team championship match of the AEW tag team championships, the Gun Club going up against Top
Yeah.
Flight. Not a bad match. Top Flight definitely showed why they're good. The Guns, man, hey, you know what? I might have to give these boys a little bit more credit than I
Yep.
want to.
Me
Just as
too.
far as their
Me too.
in-ring work, just for them being able to work, man. They obviously have been listening to their dad and have
Yeah.
learned to work as a tag team, and especially a heel tag team. They definitely are a heel tag team. Could they be something in years to come? Sure. Right now, they are where they are. But I will put a little respect on their name. Like I said, good match. The Kingdom came out, interfered, beat up on Dante's brother, which caused, I'm sorry, that was Dante. No, Dante Martin. No, Dante. No, that was his brother. What's his brother name?
Darius.
Darius. I can't never remember the dude's name. Darius got beat up by the Kingdom on the outside. Dante jumped over, tried to help him, but in the end, it cost them the title match. But obviously, that's something that's been going on between them and the Kingdom on ROH. But what did you think of the tag team match, man?
No, I thought the tag team match, it did what it needed to do. Again, like you, bro. I said it with the Acclaim. I'm gonna say it again with the Gun Club. Uh, hey, they showed me something tonight.
Yeah,
Still could use a little bit of work, but I mean, hey, it's all about improvement and progress, and they've definitely progressed since they first came to AEW. Hell, they've progressed over what they were a few weeks ago, a few months ago, and tonight was a pretty solid showing. And then the whole announcement that we got between them and FTR, I thought that was cool because there's been a lot of speculation, rumors running amok, rumors running wild amongst the AEW faithful. So now
yeah.
we got the Gun Club who beat FTR for them belts. Now we get to see FTR lay the challenge down and get to run it back. And yeah, I don't see this title reign lasting long, but you had to figure, man, the Gun Club. Back when we had the pandemic, they were one of the most noticeable people in the crowd when you only had about 10 people and it was all wrestlers in the Gun Club. Man, they showed up and they showed out. And despite whether you like the characters or not, whether you like the in ring or not, at the end of the day, man, I think this was Tony kind of paying it forward. Like, hey, you was there for me. We had the opportunity, man, to squeeze y'all in there. Plus, you got to give Billy Gunn some love too. He an OG in the game. And now it's time for them boys, man, FCR to come get them things back, King.
For sure. Real quick, man, as El Hito just jumped off the top ring post onto Kenny Omega doing a Hurricane Rana into to a flip off the side of the apron onto the ground. Like, dude, hey, and landed on his feet. So he
Bruh,
didn't botch it too much, man. So obviously, man, this
crazy.
dude, yeah, man, there's something. Yeah, him and Kenny just going crazy right now. As Kenny's on the top rope, look like he's getting ready to do a sunset flip off top. I don't know what he's trying to do. He's trying to get his footing down. Hold on, wait a minute. What the hell? Kenny. Oh, damn. He reversed it into a Hurricane on his head.
Yeah,
He dropped that
yeah,
boy on his
yeah,
head. He
yeah.
dropped Kenny on his
Crazy.
head. Oh, what is he doing now? This dude on the outside, middle rope. Dude,
Mm.
are you kidding me? A reverse
Bam.
450? A reverse 450 from the
Bam.
outside rope to the inside.
Come on now. And the thing that people was, sleeping on this match, the thing that people didn't want to see this match, man, Kenny Omega, the god of professional wrestling, put some respect on his name. El Hijo Vidal Kingo, put some respect on his
Ugh.
name. Let's go.
Oh,
Come on
yo,
now.
okay. God damn, boy, man. I'm
Hey, yo,
sorry,
we
man.
big
They
money
they just
shouty.
they went from one move to another move.
Yeah.
We might have to watch the rest of this. Oh
Hey,
man,
hey. I mean, you know what? I'm down with it. I mean, hey,
yo,
hey, this is what we gonna do. This is what we gonna do. We're gonna finish this match out real quick. You know what I'm saying? Then we're gonna
oh,
talk to the people and get the people's thoughts. So
oh, for
Kenny
sure.
Omega right
Oh,
now
for
going
sure.
crazy. Let's
Oh,
go.
Kenny, we got him for the power bomb V
Oh, he
trigger.
going with it. He going for
Oh,
that finger
caught him with the
bang.
V trigger. One, two,
Got his
and
ass. Night
no,
night.
no, no, no,
Nope.
no,
Two
no,
count.
no.
Let's go.
No, 2 count. No, not yet, not yet, not yet. We may be a minute or two behind on but we ain't too far off.
This
We
match
try to
right
catch
here.
up with each other. Yeah, this is
This
crazy.
match right here.
Uh
Hey man, imagine this is on pay per view and they had like a solid 20 to 30 to just really just
oh
get it in.
oh dude, that would be
I'm trying to tell
that
you,
would be awesome. That would be
bruh.
awesome.
That you know what?
I think
That will be.
AAA need to try to make it to the Forbidden Door somehow.
Hey, I mean, come on, why not? You already got New Japan there. You know, why
Right.
not? Let's get El Hijo back in this thing. It's right now. Is he gonna do what I think
Uh
he gonna do? Is
oh,
he
he
gonna do what
trying,
I
he
think he
trying,
gonna do?
he trying, he trying, but yeah, he broke it up. Ain't no one winged angel. He going to the top rope. Uh, dude, he is dropping
Ooh,
Kenny on his neck. He is dropping Kenny on his head, man.
hey,
Every
just wait
time
till
he's putting Kenny.
hey, give it about 45 seconds and wait till you see what happened. Is Kenny on the table yet?
Oh yeah, he just rolled over. He just rolled
Oh,
on it.
okay.
He
Yeah,
just
bro. You
rolled
about to
on it.
you about
He
to
just
see something
rolled
that's
on
gonna
it.
rock your world, brother.
He
I
just rolled on
guarantee
it.
if you wasn't a fan, you gonna be a fan after you see what happened in about 30 seconds.
Oh, you kidding me?
Yeah, I told you. I told you. Yeah. Yeah. All right, we got the LCJ in the building. What's good, Joe? We got Earl. Earl in the building. Earl, what's going on, bro? Earl says, "Holy shit! I'm assuming you enjoying this match too, my good sir." Yes, sir.
Man, okay, okay.
Hey man, y'all better go on Twitter right now and start kissing this man's ass because y'all was shitting on my boy, and he out here putting on a
Get a man, at least
barn
get a man
burner.
some respect. Y'all gotta give him more
Yes,
respect than
sir.
that. I mean,
Come on, man. Come on now.
my
That's
man
right now. We got
landed that 450. First of all, he rotated
clean,
perfectly, didn't hit the
clean.
rope. It don't look like his head hit the apron too hard when he came down,
Yeah,
and he landed perfectly on Kenny. He didn't go, he didn't miss Kenny, because it's so close to the ropes.
yeah.
And
My
Omega
boy
kicks
out
out.
here, man. Hey, let me tell you, I just want to sit here and say it live on the record. 3:22:23, 9:55 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. My boy El Hijo del Vikingo, man. Hey, you got a new fan in the franchise. I got you.
I mean,
I
and the
like it.
king, and the
And the
king.
king. Come on, let's go. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you got the blessings of the tribal chief and the king. Come on now. Von Treese in the building. What's going on? It says, "Wow."
What's
I know,
up?
right?
Wow,
Yeah.
right. Not
Wow.
bad, not
In my best
bad.
flavor voice. That's a favor. Flavor.
Wow, flavored,
Wow.
flavored
Flavor.
Flav.
Yeah.
You start doing this thing.
Hey, next
uh,
podcast, I'm gonna come in with a GOW clock, man. You know what
I
time it
swear to
is.
God, if you do, I swear to God, I'm gonna talk about you so bad.
I'm gonna give me a clock from
Hey
Walmart.
man, oh man, yeah, I can't wait to talk about the rest of the show, man. But oh man, right
Yes,
now
sir.
these two got my ooh, damn, that was a hell of a V trigger.
Earl says this
The
dude's
Kingo,
rope game is off the chain.
reverse
Yes,
summer
it is.
sunset flip, a reverse sunset flip into a pin, but Kenny kicked out
Hey, look at the crowd. The crowd, like, what the hell?
because I don't think they knew what to expect. And
Nah,
Kenny is definitely showing his oh shit face. He's like, yo,
bruh.
I think
Doug in the building. What's up, Doug?
what up, Doug?
We got the people coming out to play. Let's
Dougie,
go.
Dougie, Dougie, Dougie in the building.
Ooh, just
El
missed that
Hito,
second
El
450.
Hito. Oh,
Just missed it.
ooh,
Just missed it.
just missed his
Kenny.
neck. Just missed his
Yep.
neck. Kenny with another feed trigger.
Kenny hit that boy with that Robitussin.
Man, I mean, straight to the side of the head. It's over now. It's over now.
Bam.
Here we go. One winged. Uh,
All right, all right, all
One,
right.
two,
Man, what a
threezy
match.
for Sheezy.
Yeah. That was a hell of a
Yeah,
match. That was a good match. Yo, hey, mark that down. That's match of the night. Hell, I'm gonna go ahead and call it early.
hey,
That might be match of the week.
that was a good way to show.
Goodness
That was a great way to end the
gracious.
show. Definitely a good
As
way
you,
to end the show.
I don't know if you
Definitely a
peep,
good
but
way to end the show.
Kenny Omega just tapped El Hijo to make sure he's
Hell yeah.
good, man. Because that boy took a
Hell
hell of a
yeah.
spill.
Hell yeah. Kenny like, damn. I thought I was ready. I wouldn't. Hey, damn. I've been coasting this. I've been coasting this whole time.
Come on.
Shit.
Come on. Hey, my boy, what, 35, 36? He getting up there, man. Lil
Hey,
Vikingo,
boy.
what? I think they say he, what, 25, 26? He about a decade
Man, right,
younger.
right,
So,
man, right, man. Yeah, man. Man. Kenny all about supporting them. Kenny all about supporting the independent guys.
oh, yeah. Leo, what's happening?
Leo, yo, yo, yo.
Earl says that damn Tony Storm got body. Yes, sir.
Tony.
It's Tony time. Oh, that's right now. The Blackpool Combat
And
Club putting a
bam.
beat down
There it
on Kenny
is.
Omega.
There it is. And there it is. Like I said, man, I'm okay with them being healed. I'm okay with the heel
Oh,
combat
I
club.
mean, I mean, it fits the narrative, right? Because they
Right.
already going out here whooping ass anyway. Why not?
Right. They whoop ass like they heels anyway. So they might as well just be heels.
At this point, they've been heels. You just giving them a name.
Right. Right. It's like now it's official. Like y'all not just the
They
good
come.
guys. Y'all really are.
They've been coming out in all black like ass kickers anonymous and shit.
Now they wearing the hoodies. Right. Now they got the hoodies on, man. They definitely
Doug says, "Sorry, I got here late. Went to Walmart broke and came back broke. Hey, that's how I be, brother.
yeah, that's
Walmart and
what
Target.
what the
Walmart
hell?
and Target.
Oh, the young
Okay,
bucks coming back in the ambulance. Are they coming back in
right.
both ambulances or just one ambulance?
Just the one. Come
Is it
on,
two?
man.
Is it two? I'm just saying, is it two ambulances? I'm just saying, I
Nah, it look like. Hey, I guarantee you, it's gonna be
it look
one
like
ambulance.
Paige. Is that Paige driving?
He
Oh,
is
that's just
driving.
Paige. He stole the ambulance. He
Hangman
stole the
tripping,
ambulance
bro.
and came back. Hey, he came back.
I'm I'm sure there's gonna be a federal crime somewhere.
Hey, look here, man. Well, he got the key, so technically, he didn't hotwire it, and he
Nah, he
rolled
ain't one
with
of them
him.
kid. He ain't one of them kid girls.
Nah, he said one of them kids. You a fool.
Hey, if you know, you know.
Ah, ah, hell no.
Oh
Hell
man.
no, man. Hell no. You
Oh.
wild. You wild. You wild. My man got his Saxaw Jim Duggan 2x4.
Yes, sir. Coming out to the ring. Let's
I
go.
swear to God, all he need to do
Hangman.
is go, ho! He in there.
Oh.
He in there.
Oh man. Right now. Look, we got
Oh,
Hangman in
can
the
we
ring. We
get
got
the reunited of the one of the best tag teams in AEW, Hangman
come on,
Page and
Kenny
Kenny
and
Omega?
Hangman. Woo.
Man, hey,
Woo.
hey,
Hey, I
I ain't
wouldn't be
gonna
mad at
lie.
it.
I
I
ain't
wouldn't
gonna
be mad
lie.
at it. It's about time.
Hey,
It's about time. Too cold that we get Kenny Omega and Hangman Page reunite. But here's my thing: I want to know where's Don Callis. How is he gonna factor into this? Because Don Callis don't seem too fond of Kenny Omega teaming up with other people anymore. He seems like he wants Kenny to do his
what
own.
the hell? What the hell?
There go Don Callis on that bull. Oh shoot! All right, okay. Don Callis put Eddie Guerrero. Come on, Kenny, don't fall for it. Don't fall for it, Kenny. Don't fall for it, Kenny. Come on, finger bang McGillicuddy.
All right, man. He'll see the replay.
Are we go? Is this going to be the end of the Kenny Omega Don
Nah,
Callis relationship?
yeah, I can see that because
Yeah.
he already talked shit about the Young Bucks and what he
Mm-hmm.
said about them. So it's like, and now this with Kenny, like, come on, man, they gonna like, come on, man.
Yeah. I'm
Like, I
just,
mean, it's wrestling. I mean, don't get me wrong, I know the storyline, but still, Don
he
ain't
said
even
it's
got a mark
wrestling.
on him. Right, it's still wrestling, but at the same time, it
Yeah.
ain't gonna be hard to see. Like I can
Not at
understand
all.
Kenny. I can see, the Kenny serves a purpose for right now because Kenny didn't
Right.
see it. So it's like, all right, cool. But overall, by next week, oh no, if you think the
Mm-hmm.
Young Bucks ain't heard what got said, you didn't think they gonna see what? Nah, we ain't worried. I ain't tripping. We gonna get the United of the Elite, the full Elite. Uh, not a bad way to end the show
Reunited
though.
and it feels so good. Mm-mm.
All right, man. So we got our
Yeah.
girl Jade Cargill, man. That bitch is
Ooh,
champion of
looking
that bitch's
good.
show.
Mm-hmm.
Basically putting a cease and desist order on
Yeah.
Ty Valkyrie for
Mm-hmm.
their finisher, the Jaded, which Mark Sterling made very clear. Jaded has made her move in AEW for the past couple of years, so
Yeah.
we'll see how that may play into something. But until then, it is what it is. But one of the baddies, well, not one of the baddies, the only baddie that's left.
Layla
Uh,
Gray
yeah, Layla Gray is gonna fight Ty Valkyrie Friday.
gonna
No,
get
not
her
Friday. I'm
ass
sorry.
whooped.
Rampage will be on Saturday at 10 o'clock Saturday. Rampage Saturday.
Ah,
So yeah, we'll talk about that later. Uh, but then that happened, and then of course Ricky Starks. You know he. No, I'm sorry, not Ricky Starks. Stokely. We got the Stokely versus Hook match. This was
yeah,
stupid. This was
as
stupid,
hell, as hell.
but it was stupidly funny. I laughed, and it didn't go too long. It went just long enough. Stokely trying to do the tornado European uppercut on the outside was
Yeah.
funny as hell. I mean, he spun. I mean, he did the move, but he just bounced off Hook like he was nothing, and then looked up, landed, looked up like, like damn, I ain't doing shit. Ah man, but hey, he took some bumps. Stokely took some bumps. Uh, and you know, and of course Hook got the victory, man. But hey, it was stupid, but I chuckled, I laughed at it a couple of times. Any
Yeah.
thoughts, man, before I move on?
Stokely is a damn fool, man. Stokely is one of those. He's the definition of being able to laugh at yourself because Stokely know ain't no way in hell nobody taking his ass seriously in the ring, and the way he sold for Hook was amazing. I mean, to me, something that was
Yeah, he did.
simple,
He sold it. He sold for him.
something that was petty, and it probably shouldn't have been as funny as it was. And I probably will admit, if this happened in WWE, I probably would have shitted on it. But when
The
Stokely gave
receipt
Justin Roberts the receipt, and then Justin Roberts like
from Wingstop to
respectfully,
say,
this is a
wait a
Wingstop
minute, the
receipt.
receipt said the receipt said he's sick. That was it, and not it didn't say that. It just says he's sick
Oh my
from
god,
Wingstop.
bro, that killed me. I absolutely died. But nah, Stokely he did his thing. It's nice to see Hook again. You know, back on TV doing this one too. But come on, man, I'm not trying to discredit Hook by any means, but it's like, come
Right,
on,
right.
yo. I need my buddy. It sounded like we was giving them some legitimate people at first, and then we kind of now we're going back to that, that the silliness. Like, come on, man.
Ah,
I
yeah,
need
yeah.
somebody legitimate for Hook. Hook is a badass. I believe it. Hook has caught on that popularity, man. It's definitely been lightning in the bottle. I want to see him capitalize and get some very credible people.
I think it's fizzled a little bit, but it looks like Ethan Page may get an opportunity next, and we'll see what that turned into.
Yeah,
Uh, but then we got Adam Cole, baby, who
baby.
came back to let us know that he is excited we are 1 week away, 7 days from his in-ring
Mm-hmm.
return in AEW. He was
Yeah.
getting ready to announce a person's name, but before he could do that, we got Daniel Garcia, the entertainer of the
Mm-hmm.
JSA. My man coming out looking like his bad bitch Janet Jackson persona. Which hey, it is what it is, man. He came out with the one shoulder out, you know,
Yeah, I
walked
noticed
to the
that too. And
ring.
my boy came out looking a little saucy.
Man, look, man, very saucy, man. That he was what is it, that Latino? What is it, Garcia? Yeah, Latino's saucy. He was spicy. He wasn't saucy. He
Yeah.
was spicy. But I'm not mad at this.
Hmm.
He almost slipped up when he said, he was the greatest professional. But he's like, no, I'm a sports entertainer. But
I'm a
he knew he was about to
entertainer.
say he knew he was about to say professional wrestler. But
Yeah.
I'm not mad at this, man. If Adam Cole's gonna get somebody that's gonna test him, that's gonna push him, somebody that's gonna not
Hmm.
gonna let him get over, somebody that
Yeah.
would embellish and enjoy that victory over a guy like Adam Cole, it
Hmm.
would be a Daniel Garcia. If it wasn't Sammy Garvera, if it wasn't Sammy that came out and did it, I'm not mad. Either one of them could have did it, but I think I like Garcia better, just because
Yeah.
I know his style is a little harder, the way he's going to come at Adam Cole. So I'm good with it, man. I'm hyped for it. I want to see it. What's your thoughts?
I want to see the two wrestlers in the sports entertainer.
Man, look here, man. Don't tell me you got your nipples hard again.
Hey. You know what gets my nipples hard? Bad bitch sports entertainers.
You stupid. You stupid.
Somebody get a
Uh,
heating pad. It's getting cold in here.
You stupid man. Hey man. Oh man. Of course, man. We
You
got
did
the
it.
Kenny. Go ahead, man.
You did it.
Yeah, man. I did. I did. But It's what we do. All right, man. Look here.
Yeah.
So of course we got the Kenny Omega. He was in his locker room. Don Callis talking shit about the Bucks. They'll be okay in four to
Yeah.
5 months. Obviously, he doesn't really care about them. He cares
Yeah,
about
he
Kenny
wrote them
Omega.
off. I'm like, damn, bro, like 4 to 5
Right,
months, bro. Like, how bad you
right,
think they get their ass whooped?
right. Like it was like, bro. And besides, now you're away from them, and you get to go back to being the god of wrestling. So
Yeah.
obviously, we see where Don's head is at, especially after we watch the end of the show. So we already know what the
Mm-hmm.
shenanigans are with him. Then we got John Moxley beating up Stu Grayson of the Dark Order. And it was okay match. It was cool. Nothing
Right,
crazy.
right.
Dark Order, Moxley did what Moxley does. Then of course we got Starks issuing the open challenge to Juice Robinson. He really just wants to fight. He really don't care if Juice shows up or not, but he wants to
Mm-hmm.
definitely whoop somebody's ass. And then of course, man, they did another that TMZ BS, all just to say that Penta, after seeing what happened to his brother and Alejandro, Penta's going to now fight Hobbs Rampage for the TNT Championship. So I told you that was
Yes,
going.
sir.
I like, man, after that beat down, I know Penta coming for that work, and I ain't
Man,
mad
you
at it. I
called
want
it.
to
You
see my
called
boy
it.
Penta. Then of course, man, we got Tony Storm beating down, which was actually a pretty good match because Sky Blue actually came back and tried
Sky
to,
Blue did her
tried to
thing.
she tried to get that she tried to come back and get that victory, but Tony Storm being Tony Storm, she got the victory. Of course, the Outcasts are getting ready to do their thing, but Rio and Willow came down to put a stop to that. I think we're going to get a trios match of these 6 women coming up soon. Um, and then, of course, like I said, we got the announcement for Rampage. Was uh, what was the girl? Valkyrie. She's going to fight the baddie.
Yeah,
I
Taya
forgot her name.
Valkyrie. Yep.
Layla. Yeah,
Taya
Layla.
Valkyrie and Layla Gray. Yep.
Layla Gray, Layla Gray. Valkyrie versus Glay. Brody King. Hey,
Big
I'm glad
Brody.
we getting it. Big Brody gonna
Yeah.
be fighting that boy Big Hager with the purple
Come
hat.
on. Come on.
So we
Come
gonna we
on.
gonna get the King in the purple hat, man, fighting on
Yes,
Rampage.
sir.
I'm really gonna be intrigued about that. I talked about
Ready.
Ricky Starr showing up, hoping that Juice Robinson
Mm-hmm.
shows up to accept his challenge, and then we're also going to get the Acclaim versus the Kingdom. Not a bad, nice little lineup. I think that'll be a nice little, hour of wrestling, man, on a Saturday night. I'm not mad
Yeah.
at it, but I'm definitely looking forward to that. Brody King and Jake Hager. Definitely want to see those two big mammoth meets. Big men slap meets. Other than that, we got Garcia and Cole for Dynamite next week, bro. And then of
Yeah.
course what we do the main event with El Hito and Kenny Omega, which we could talk about that again if you want, but that's pretty much the show and what happened. It looks like Tony is setting up for next week. Next week is WrestleMania week for WWE, so I can see Tony wanting to put on a very good Dynamite show. And so far, they're going to announce some more matches, but it's looking like it could have one good match, and then we'll see where it goes from there. But your thoughts on the rest of the show, man?
No, man. Hey, we ain't holding people too long. Now the show was good. That main event, oh my God! If you don't know his name, you know it now. If you wasn't a fan, but
El
then you're a
Hijo.
fan now. Back then they didn't want me. Now you hot. They all on him. God damn it! That boy on the look and really quick, like you say, this is what I love about AEW. Okay, AEW does nothing great consistently, but nobody does. But what I will say
Man,
AEW, they have the leeway, right? Because at the end of the day, we already know WWE still number one, regardless of how bad or how good they do. They got, over, 50 years in the game. It is what it is. They're the longest.
right.
They'll tell you every single time Monday Night Raw, Friday Night SmackDown, the two longest weekly episodic shows in history. So you're not going to beat that. You're not going to compete with that on a
On
legitimate
the same
scale
level, yeah.
on the same level, and so yes, are you an alternative? Absolutely. But what the thing I like about AEW is because with all that being said, they have enough leeway to try new things. It's cool. AEW can afford to have guys come in from New Japan, ROH, or just any other, random promotion and throw on a match like this with a guy like Kenny Omega. And you know what I'm saying? If it works, it works. And if it doesn't, then guess what? We ain't got to see him again. But well, not unfortunately, but fortunately for the performance that El Hijo had, I'm pretty sure the demand to see him back on AEW television is going to be nuts. So now, not only does that work out for Tony Khan at AEW, but then it also works out for the guys over in AAA because now you got people who may only watch American wrestling or who may have never really watched much of AAA. Okay, well now they
Or
see him
want to,
wrestle
but don't
Kenny.
know how.
Yeah, and now they see this guy wrestle Kenny Omega. Okay, cool. Let me see who his other matches, and then by virtue, now you're getting exposed to other people that you wouldn't have normally seen, and now you watch name matches.
Hmm.
So, dude, that's what I love about
Hmm.
AEW because again, like
Hmm.
Willie Yuta, I didn't know who Willie Yuta was before. I didn't know who Takeshita was before, and I didn't know who Thunder Rosa was before. I mean, yeah, I seen her online and stuff like that, but I wasn't really engulfed into any of her matches and stuff like that. And then you get these people over, and now it's like, damn, I can't get enough of them. What happened during the pandemic? We had all them wrestlers and all them talent come over, and then they stopped, and they were like, damn, man, where they at? Then you got visa issues and all that. But, bro, dude, overall, I thought the show was
Yeah.
pretty solid from start to finish. The last couple of weeks, it kind of been, mid, but you could tell, like you said, Tony Khan was pacing himself. Today definitely
They
felt
had
like,
just
he's
came off the
starting.
pay-per-view.
Yeah, and it really felt like Tony Khan, and then don't forget last week was a real weird week because I think that night they had the Rampage that came on at like 11 o'clock or something like that.
Yeah, because of the college basketball. Yeah.
So yeah, so I mean it's a weird schedule, and then of course the disadvantage of Tony Khan and his deal is, when it comes to college basketball or hockey, they have precedent over AEW. So sometimes the scheduling ain't there. You kind of got to make do what you got to make do. But
Look, college basketball. We understand it's a
yeah,
multi-million-dollar business. Yeah, I say that about college kids. But it is the March Madness that everybody's watching March Madness. You know how much money has been betted on these
hmm
tournaments, so very
hmm
understandable to why it got pushed. It's no different when the dog show pushes WWE to change their when they got to go to sci-fi when the dog show comes
yeah,
on.
the damn
So you
Westminster
just
dog show.
right. So you have certain things that just comes on and they just they push our wrestling back. But it is what it is,
Right.
or they make them switch to another network. Either way, uh, again, just to harp on it one last time, man. This is what we like about AEW. It allows people from different companies to come in and give their talent at least the eyes on them. And
Yeah.
yeah, he's the champion, and I'm sure they would have loved to see him win, but but being a small company, your champion came out and put on a show. Your champion came out and looked respectable,
Right. Right.
and definitely if he definitely can come back and get another match. Hell, come back and defend your championship and
Yeah.
and defend it and win on AEW. You fought in the main event against Kenny Omega. That's almost the equivalent of having a championship opportunity.
Come on
Shit,
now. Come on.
at least from the scale of where you're coming from to where you're at now. So,
Yeah.
uh, we'll see what happens with that, man. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, because Rampage is coming on Saturday and not Friday, we'll let you know. We'll figure something out. We'll let y'all know. But we'll definitely see y'all Friday. We'll definitely see y'all Friday. We'll let y'all know how that we'll play that out. Um, but yeah, man, great show. Love that the people came out for the block party. Come and kick it with us as always.
Absolutely.
Uh, man, we got a busy week coming up next week. Y'all gonna see us. Y'all gonna see us. Y'all gonna hear from us. I hope y'all don't get bored of us. But we got a busy week. We got to get y'all ready for WrestleMania, man. We got to get pumped, man. So we're not gonna announce too much of what we're gonna do, but just know you're gonna see a lot of us. And with that being said, man, bro, it's a pleasure as always. You my guy, man. If you got no other parting words, I am the king. He is the hood tribal chief. Man, we will see y'all later, man. Peace.
Peace.